58. The number hangs in the air, heavy as the humidity in this Las Vegas gym. It's a number that, in the world of professional boxing, should mean retirement. It should mean looking back, not forwards. But for Mike Tyson, it's just a number. A statistic to be defied. A challenge to be pulverized. The world sees an age. He sees a target. Ferocious. The word echoes from a past that defined a generation of fighters. But this isn't the ferocity of untamed youth. This is something else. It's colder, sharper, forged over decades, tempered by wins, losses, and life itself. It's the quiet intensity of a predator who knows the hunt is almost over. The calm before the storm he intends to unleash. Every movement, from the wrapping of his hands to the rhythmic skip of his feet, is a ritual. A sacred preparation for controlled violence. Focused. Tyson's not here for nostalgia. He's not here to relive the glory days, or to put on a hollow exhibition for a paycheck. This is a man on a singular mission. The past is a library of lessons, not a comfortable home to reside in. He's here to write a final, brutal chapter. This is Netflix Uncut. And we are inside the last 24 hours of Mike Tyson's Las Vegas training camp before he steps into the ring to face Jake Paul. This is the final day of a grueling, months-long journey designed to rewind the clock, not just by years, but by decades. It's the culmination of science, sweat, and sheer, unadulterated will. The architect of this resurrection is his head coach, the legendary Rafael Cordero. Alongside him, a tight-knit circle of trust, including longtime trainer Billy White. And the team pushed him hard, relentlessly. They haven't trained a 58-year-old, they have trained a heavyweight contender. The schedule has been unforgiving. Early mornings, brutal conditioning, tactical breakdowns, and endless rounds of sparring. They've stripped away the legend to rebuild the fighter from the ground up. Mitts. The sound is a staccato explosion. Not just a slap, but a concussive boom that reverberates through the gym. Each combination is a sentence, each punch a word, spelling out a language of pure aggression. Cordero's hands are the targets, his voice the metronome, driving Tyson through patterns designed to break his opponent's defense and will. Power rounds. This is where the legend feels most real. The heavy bag, 100+ pounds of dead weight, groans and leaps with every impact. This isn't just about hitting hard, it's about transferring energy with devastating efficiency. The kinetic chain is flawless, from the pivot of the back foot, through the torque of the hips, up the spine, and out through the fist. It's physics, weaponized. Patience honed like a weapon. This is the new element. The young Tyson was a whirlwind of chaos, overwhelming opponents in seconds. This version is different. He's learned to wait, to watch, to process. He understands that the most powerful punch is the one you don't see coming, and that requires setting a trap. It requires the discipline to hold back, to feint, to draw a reaction, and then to counter with absolute finality. Cordero says, it's the same Mike Tyson, but with more knowledge. The raw power, the speed, the instinct, that's all still there, buried under layers of time. The camp's job was to excavate it, but now it's paired with the wisdom of a lifetime in the ring. He understands angles, distance, and timing in a way his younger self never could. He's not just a force of nature anymore. He's a tactician. But make no mistake, Cordero adds, he has the same intensity to kill his opponent. The objective has not changed. The niceties of sport are for the spectators. Inside the ropes, it is primal. The goal is to impose your will, to dominate, to end the fight. That killer instinct, the very thing that made Tyson the most feared man on the planet, is what they've spent months sharpening. Harsh words. But they reveal the plan. Discipline over drama. The entire camp has been a fortress against the outside world. No circus, no theatrics, just work. The strategy for Jake Paul is meticulously crafted. It's about closing the distance, nullifying the reach advantage, and turning it into a brawl in a phone booth. It's about pressure, constant, suffocating pressure. They've studied every second of Paul's fights, identifying patterns, tells, and weaknesses. The plan is not just to win, but to systematically dismantle him. Tyson himself, a master of psychological warfare, dropped a raw training clip on X, a calculated move to control the narrative. Short, brutal, confident. It was a warning shot fired across the digital bow, and with it, a chilling quote. "I have to catch him and slaughter him." This isn't bravado, it's a statement of intent, a promise to his opponent and to himself. In his mind, the fight is already won. This is just the physical execution of a verdict already delivered. The doc shows the rituals, the meticulous process that underpins the violence. Beyond the punches, there is the science. The nutrition has been precise, fueling an aging body for an elite athletic task. The recovery, just as important as the training itself, involves ice baths, massage, and sleep protocols designed for maximum regeneration. The sweat, a physical manifestation of the sacrifice, gallons of it shed on this canvas, day after day, each drop a payment on a debt he feels he owes to himself. A purification, washing away the years of inactivity, preparing the vessel for one last war. The strategy, a complex blueprint for a simple outcome. It accounts for every possibility. What if Paul is faster? What if he tries to clinch? What if he can take a punch? For every question, Team Tyson has an answer, drilled into his muscle memory, until it's as natural as breathing. All of this has built the most streamed sporting event in history. A cultural phenomenon that transcends boxing. It's a collision of eras, a battle of generations played out on the world's biggest stage. The pressure is immense. The entire world is watching, waiting to see if the myth can become reality one more time. And at its heart, the biggest age gap in professional boxing history. 31 years. A lifetime. When Tyson was the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Jake Paul wasn't even born. It's a chasm of experience that Tyson's team believes is an unbridgeable gap. Paul has youth, but Tyson has history. Final thought. As the last session ends, the gym falls silent. The work is done. The body has been pushed to its absolute limit. Now, all that remains is the mind. In these final hours, Tyson will walk through the fight 1,000 times in his head. Every step, every punch, every possible outcome, he will visualize victory until it feels like a memory. This was never just a comeback. It's a calculated countdown to a moment of violent truth. And the clock is about to strike 0.